101's Greaseman.
T-shirt from DC 101. All right, coming up next, we got a lawman. Brace yourself for action. It's 12 minutes after 8 o'clock. We got a lawman coming up. It will be exceedingly brutal. Hey, Nino, Johnny Balke, Greaseman Nelly. All right, we got an action-packed day today.
Radio's Rebel.
Oh, no!
The Greaseman.
That all I can say is... We have so many maggots. We have so many maggots. We have so many maggots. We have maggots on the line.
The setting is small and confined, but the stories are larger than life. It's a fantasy world where anything goes.
Time to wonder what it must be like to strap on a gun and pin on a bag and become a lawman. There's a family having dinner, and the suspect runs right across the dinner table. Unbelievable! The family's shocked, nonplussed, as you take off after him, and you run across the Excuse me!
I always know where I'm going with it. I always know the end or the punchline. And then the stuff in the middle I just make up on the way.
You folks wouldn't be interested in buying a couple of tickets to the policeman's ball, would you? Take them out and buck them.
He's been unleashing his madness on radio for almost 20 years. The last 6 at DC 101.
Well, when I first started on the air,
that you had out last night,
nobody knew what I looked like. So when no one saw me, I started playing with my voice more, and this character kind of evolved of a guy who was a devil-may-care, bold, you know, kick down the door rather than open it kind of guy.
101, you got a man on the line.
Surprisingly, the man behind the outrageous character is actually quiet and withdrawn. He stands 6 foot 1 inch and wears a size 46 jacket, which makes him almost large enough to play next to his regular radio guest, red-skinned Dexter Manley.
I don't know, you guys tend to look at kickers like, whoa, Nelly, if I could just take one shot at you.
The Greaseman shoots from the hip, and on one occasion, that bullet landed right in his own foot. His remarks about Martin Luther King Jr. 2 years ago caused a storm of protest.
You know where it got the biggest play? It was in the media. The average citizen, black or white, didn't lose any sleep over that, especially after I admitted my error.
Yeah. Self-pity music. Let's do all the screams. You know, that long scream. We'll do the bomber scream, male scream, and we only have one woman scream. Say, still, I'm watching the game. Then she'd come back down with like a thin negligee on and start parading around to get my attention, you know? Say, Estelle, she said, you like that see-through look? I said, yeah. It's not bad. It's pretty handy, too. She said, why? For easy access?
I really don't think that there's anything explicit about my show. I don't think I work off innuendo of any kind. I tell stories. I have jokes. It's fun. It's like a cartoon come to life, my show. Honey, I'm home.
Honey, for crying out loud, sweet stuff, Papa's home. I need you.
18 months ago, he married Anita, the woman he lovingly calls his cheddar muffin.
I get off the air, we meet here for a good pump, and then lunch.
It's nice to have it in our home, you know, because we're the boss, you know, we can do our own thing here.
That's it, baby. I want you going beyond pain, beyond agony, all the way to molecular dislocation.
Every single day, it's just as funny as the day before. I mean, I can never grow tired of his humor.
With their schedule, humor helps. Anita works full-time, and the Greaseman sleeps in shifts so that they can be together in the evening. The morning wake-up call is 3:30.
People look at me and say, you get up with him at 3:30 in the morning, you're out of your mind, you're crazy. Well, I wouldn't do it any other way.
As you can see, they're on top of the world, living the good life. For recreation, they cruise the Potomac in their $90,000 Sea Ray powerboat.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of will and taste.
For me, it's the ultimate escape. When you throw those lines on the dock, you throw your cares on the dock.
Look at the way it cuts through the water. Belching carcinogens.
You either love him or hate him. When it comes to the Greaseman's comedy, there's no middle ground. He's given Washington plenty to talk about, and in morning radio, that's what counts.
Watch me work now.
That sounds nutty. Well, it's the revolving clothes run.
Gertrude, think you got about enough videotape now?
You're Washington Boulevard, slower than normal to the Memorial Bridge. That's the update to the minute. Big Maluka, Dick Maluka, DC 101 traffic.
Money? We all have money to give. Well, it's